Hey everybody, this is Davey69 playing MLB The Show 25, where we have the Phillies against the Braves. Um, Hope everybody's doing well. I'm getting a lot of games in since the Friday release of this game. Um, we've gone through 10 games. We're perfectly 500, so it's not been a great season. It hasn't been a bad season, but we're kind of on a losing tear right now. This is a 4-game losing streak, and we need to turn this thing around really quick. So we've got Nola, but unfortunately, we're going up against Strider, who's also a really good pitcher. Let's see here. Trying to think if I should give Bohm a day off. Give Bohm a day off. It just seems like the thing to do today. Give him the day off, and yeah. I'll give Stott a day off, but we're facing a right-handed pitcher. It just makes no sense to me to do that. Just got to go with it.
About 13 miles from downtown Atlanta, welcome to Truist Park. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Atlanta Braves. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher tonight, Spencer Strider.
Last time out, it just seemed like he wasn't trusting his stuff. He fell behind in the count, walked a number of guys. Today, he's got to pitch aggressively, and he's got to pitch inside.
Ready to go now. Here's the veteran shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Strider deals. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball. Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off-speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Bryce Harper now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next offering misses down and away. One out, base is empty. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. And time now for the Phillies lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
Well, we know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you know, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with 2 strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
This to third. Whips it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here with my pal Singy and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
And now it's even up.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And Acuna retired. Here's Brian Snitker's lineup for the Braves. They're facing a guy today who is a strike thrower. Doesn't issue a lot of walks, so they're going to have to work hard to generate base runners.
And when you've got a strike thrower like this guy on the mound, you can't be overly patient as a hitter because the umpire is generally going to give him the benefit of the doubt. So you got to go up there, understand what's in his repertoire, be aggressive in what you can handle. And you get 3 swings, why not take all 3 of them? With his control and command, he's going to be in the strike zone. Boog, we're watching a pitcher in Nola that flew through the Phillies minor league system. He was drafted in 2014 and made his major league debut the following year. You can't ask for much more from the 7th overall pick in the draft. Man, the scouts got it right.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Marsh hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. Ozuna hitting 3rd in the lineup, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. Close, but called a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. Stop. He makes the grab. That is the inning. Braves go down quickly here. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Kyle Schwarber.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
That misses off the outside edge.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. They talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And it remains 2-2. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a heater.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here comes Real Muto. Swings through that one for strike 1. Strider, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. And now they'll hustle out to check on him. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. This is Bryson Stott. No hits in the shutout last night. Clips the corner, and it's 0-1. Swing and a grounder, foul first base side. Next offering upstairs.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one almost got him.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Now just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Harris makes the play, and that is that. One left for Philadelphia. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the second. Here's Matt Olson down. And that is out of play. Nola ready to fire now. Swinging a foul straight back. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Away, away, away. And clearly that was the plan right there. He just wasn't able to put it in play. And that should tell you something as a hitter. Sometimes you're a little too conscious of the inside pitch and you're not able to cover that outside part of the plate. So clearly some adjustments to be made next time.
Profar climbs in on that left side. And that's in there at the knees. Profar hails from Curacao. Same place that produced Andrew Jones. Strike 2.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Gary Simmons has the plate duty in this one.
Well, with Simmons, it's not always your standard strike zone, Boog. It kind of gives a little extra in some parts of the zone and then can be tighter in others. But I think the important thing is he doesn't get labeled as inconsistent, so you got to stay ready up there. Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Yeah, one of those umpires, you just have to know what to expect, right?
Exactly.
This one in the air. Turner. He's got it, and that is that. Down in order go the Braves. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Now the left fielder, Max Kepler. Strider back to work.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. He'll touch them all. It's 1-0. That was blasted.
Absolutely, no doubt off the bat. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Ripped on the ground to second. Tosses to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Now batting, shortstop Trey Turner.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's Turner now.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
First
Nope.
pitch misses.
Outside.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Smoked on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. And they get Turner for the out. So Harper stands in. The first overall pick back in 2010. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is downstairs. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
2 down, nobody on. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. The Phillies get one by way of the long ball. It's now a 1-0 ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Here's Sean Murphy. Murphy launched a homer in his most recent game. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. And it gets by him. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Still manages a throw. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Murphy around third. Here comes the throw. But it's offline. He will score. It's 1-1.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nick Allen up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. That's off the mark. Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
2-2 the count.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for, a bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Acuna batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Arcia around third. He'll score easily.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Harris at the plate now. That's ball 1. That's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and third, one down. Going to count 1 and 2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Quite the matchup we're seeing here. 6 foul balls in this at bat alone. Really making him work out there.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Wilson makes the catch. 2 away now.
Got the pitch that he wanted. Just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open. Backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
Olsen in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. The changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Popped up. And the inning is over. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. On to inning number 4. It's the Braves 2 and the Phillies 1. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Weston Wilson.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Profar makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, designated hitter Kyle Schwarber.
Here comes Schwarbs to the plate. Schwarber in his 10th season, 32 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. There's a strike.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Real Muto stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just
That's
off the
ball 2.
outside edge. 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1
2
strike.
down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And it's even up.
2. 2-2 the count.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. Down quickly go the Phillies. And our score remains 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go, bottom 4. Digging in, Jurickson Profar. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Marsh makes the grab, 1 away. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. Doubled his first time up. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Profile around third. Safe. And they lead by 2.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, one away. And a swing and a miss.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. Swung on, belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Harper. And he handles it himself for the out. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. Fastball for a strike. 2 outs and a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. Tosses to first. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 5-1. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. All set for the start of the inning. And digging in for Philadelphia, Bryson Stott. Just missed.
You know, these Phils need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
That one is absolutely belted. And that's going to bang against the wall. The throw into second, and that's a leadoff double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Man at second. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2
No
strikes.
outs. Runner on second. That
2
misses
balls,
the zone.
2 strikes.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one back there. And it hits the fence. Into second, and he's got a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Max Kepler at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's outside.
That's out.
And it's 1-0. Base hit, 1 run in already. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Now batting, Center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And now the center fielder, Brandon Marsh. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Fastball for a strike. Runners on the corners, no outs. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. And that's downstairs and outside.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 5-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Spencer Strider departs, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Pierce Johnson.
Number 38.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Here's Trey Turner. And ball 1.
1-0.
Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
They are really feeding off each other. That's 5 hits in a row. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here comes Bryce Harper. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
4 runs already in the frame, and we're at the top of the 5th. Turner runs. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
I tell you what, with Bryce Harper at the plate swinging the bat the way he is, you better be sure on first move you can go and you can make it easily.
1 ball.
In the
2
dirt,
strikes.
blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Activity in the bullpen. Aaron Bummer getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Number 63. Rudder goes again. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Turner gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
That right there is one of those breaking balls that you swing through and you feel like you should have done something with it or at least spoiled it away. But when it's breaking in on you like that, if the spin is tight enough, it can actually tie you up.
Runner on the go. Foul ball there. Runner on the go again. Swing and a foul out of play. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That
1
one
ball,
misses.
2 strikes.
1-2 the count.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Runner goes again. Got him swinging. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses. And now it's
I got a
even
ball,
1-1.
one strike.
Missed
That's in.
inside
Ball
with the
two.
curve.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls. So that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Harris has a beat on it. And that's the third out. But the biggest swing of the inning comes right here, a 3-run homer. All even at 5 apiece. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the inning.
Leading
And now
off
it's the
for
Braves
Braves,
DH,
designated
Marcell
hitter,
Ozuna.
Marcell Ozuna.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
You know, these Braves, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
And that one is in there, called strike 3.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Olsen, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Check swing, called strike. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Profar in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
That one off the mark, 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink
1
on
ball,
that
2
fastball.
strikes.
Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So Ozzie Albies now gets a chance with 2 gone. Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
For the Braves, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Fought off foul. Right through there for a strike. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Just misses with that one.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 5. We're all tied up 5-5. Back here in Atlanta, it'll bring up JT Realmuto. Johnson back to work. Swing and a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Stop.
Ball.
Up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss.
Counts 1-0.
Line drive, base hit. Around second is Realmuto. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
And fouled off. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Oh, right to the backstop. Safe at the plate, and the misplay comes back to bite them. They've got the lead 6-5.
Well, you'll take a run however you can get it. And right there, the wild pitch is what made that one happen. No need to wait around as a runner on a ball like that.
Got him. That K is his third of the game.
Now batting.
Here's the left fielder, Max Kepler. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And that one fouled off. And a swing and a miss.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Stop. Leads off second with 1 gone in the inning.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, he really filled up the strike zone in that at bat until that final pitch. And as a hitter, you sense that they're coming after you, not dancing around the strike zone. They want to attack, and so you kind of get into swing mode, and you have to protect the plate. That's when you become really susceptible to something that makes you chase, and that's exactly what happened right there.
And now here is Brandon Marsh. Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. On the ground right side. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. It's the Phillies 6 and the Braves 5. Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Sean Murphy. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And there's the strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And it's gone. That one felt good. His second home run of the series. And we are all tied up. It's 6-6. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That's great confidence in the power right there. Most hitters would try to hook that ball to the pull side and hit it out of the park. He stayed back let it travel, and hit it hard the other way.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Here's Orlando Arcia. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Misses inside. And 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just knocked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else, and you can't pull the trigger.
Allen, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal.
Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
And he grounds one back up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Michael Harris II, next up for the Braves. Breaking ball misses down and away. Acuna, the runner at first with two gone. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, third out, and that ends the frame. Braves get one on the big fly. And we're all even now at 6 apiece. 6 innings in the books on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Number 63.
Number 63.
Back to the top of the order now. Trey Turner now. 1 for 3.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on. See if you can get a stolen base. Maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it. But he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Tied at 6. So here is Bryce Harper. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one fouled off. One down, base is empty. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. Third home run of the season. It's 7-6. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
One down. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Curve, hit right back to him. Throws to first in time. So here's the Phillies DH, Kyle Schwarber. There's a swing and a miss. Two down, bases empty, but one run across here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field in plenty of time to first, and that is the inning. Bryce Harper brings the power for Philly. It's now a 7-6 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching for
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Alvarado. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. So now the DH spot, Marcell Ozuna. First pitch misses.
Counts 1-0.
Out to short. Trey Turner gloves it. Now a jump throw. On the money. Nice play.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Olsen in the box now. Takes strike one. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And strike 2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, when you swing through that one breaking ball that puts you up against the ropes with 2 strikes, you think he's either going to double up or try to blow a fastball by you with the next pitch. And right there, he snapped off another curve. And it was the same result as the pitch before.
Profar gets a piece there. And that skips into dirt. To the right side. Whips it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And the Braves go down quietly. Down a run and a tight one. It's 7-6. And we're back. And now it's JT Realmuto.
JT Realmuto.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Not close with that one, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him out. Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Bases empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Out to short, Arcia. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And now for the Phillies, Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos.
Two outs. And there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Off the plate.
Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that one off the outside edge.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it stays fair.
Now batting left
So
fielder.
the fielder, Max Kepler, he's already homered in this game. Misses off the plate, and that is ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and another ball. Castellanos off of first with 2 away. To the right side, into the outfield, base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. 2 aboard, 2 outs.
Ball 2.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
2 on, 2 outs. That one misses. 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Trey Turner next to bat for Philadelphia. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. He held up just enough. That's ball 4.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Number 63 won't go any further tonight, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching
Joe Jimenez on to pitch here.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute 1 pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
So bases all loaded up. Trey Turner with a chance now. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Fastball is outside.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
This one is blasted. A no-doubter. Grand slam. He unloads on that one. 3rd home run of the season. It's 11-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Wow, what a huge at-bat with the bases loaded to be able to come through with a swing like that. You know, he was wishing it to stay fair. He gets to touch a ball, and a grand slam could be huge in this ball game.
Here is Bryce Harper. Infielder shifted to the right. Shortstop just to the left of second. He was late there. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. That one missed. Action in the pen down there. Aaron Bummer appears to be getting loose. Lee getting cranked up as well. Breaking ball inside, and it's 2-1. That one ripped. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there.
Now
nice line drive with
third
pull
baseman,
side, headed out
Wilson.
front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now the third baseman, Weston Wilson. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. That's
Ball,
off the
that's
inside
inside.
corner, and that's ball 1. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Major impact on this Phillies grand slam. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we
Number
roll into the bottom of
41.
the 8th, Joe Ross.
Joe Ross.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he
Leading
is.
off for
Your
the
mental
Braves,
toughness matters in
second
situations
baseman,
like this as well.
Albies.
Albies leading things off and takes a strike.
Nope.
Next pitch
2 balls,
misses
1
way
strike.
outside. And that's in the dirt. That one misses.
Take the base.
So a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Catcher.
Man at first, nobody out. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You
Ball
get the
1.
leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Center field. Marsh. And there's one down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
So man aboard, Orlando Arcia. Next up for the Braves. First
That's a
offering,
ball.
and it just misses. Albies leads off first with 1 away. Gets the call, and the count 1-1. Lifted in the air, right field. The throw in, and they hold him at second.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I don't know how he's able to shoot
Now
that
batting,
pitch the other way
third
and still
baseman,
put something on it. That pitch was
Allen.
inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Hard on the ground to first. Off balance feed. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Through 8 full, it's the Phillies 11 and the Braves 6. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Aaron Bummer.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And now it's
Leading
the
off for the
cleanup
Phillies,
spot for the
the
Phillies.
designated
Kyle
hitter,
Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
Swings through that one for strike one. Movement in the
0-1.
Atlanta bullpen. Bryce Elder getting ready to come in for manager Brian Snitker. Waldrop also getting ready. Outside
ball.
low. And that's ball one. Late on that fastball.
I wouldn't throw him another
One
breaking
ball,
ball.
two
Try to
strikes.
go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Ripped on a line. Harris makes the grab. One down. JT Realmuto steps in. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This
0-1
guy's
is the
sink
count.
has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls
Ball.
on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
1-1.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for Philadelphia, second baseman,
Now it's
Bryson
the second
Stott.
baseman, Bryson Stott. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
The 0-1
Ball,
is
that's
outside,
outside.
and it's a ball and a strike. Just
that's out.
missed. Ground ball right side, could be two. One at second, throw to first, safe. Now it's the right fielder, Nick Castellanos. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it.
Runner takes off.
Nope.
Pitch
Inside, ball
misses.
two.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Now pitching for
Back
Philadelphia.
now as they hand the ball to a fresh
Number
arm to start the
25.
bottom of the ninth. Matt Strom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch. You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer
Center
coming
fielder,
in from the opposite
Michael
side, but that pitch really
Harris.
got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to
0-1,
do
no strike.
anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Started
go.
after it. Appeal to third. And that's going to be ruled a swing. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Stop. Settles under it and makes the catch. 2 down.
That's a really nice
Up
play,
next for
ranging
the
back into the
Braves,
outfield for that catch.
designated
We all
hitter,
know
Marcell
those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
The Braves down to their last out. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1's the count.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Close
That's a ball.
one, doesn't get the call. 1
I
ball,
got a
1
ball,
strike. That's
Ball
a
two.
little bit low. And now 2-2. The Braves down to their final strike. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak, but they're definitely happy to be back in the win column. Now you can turn things around, get on the right track, and probably start a winning streak from here.
11-6 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
And I love that we can get Nola the win. I think I was so many times last year and last season when I was playing this game, so many games and stuff and everything were blown, and where I kept Nola in too long, or it's like, and we never had the offense, and then we wound up turning it around late. We turned it enough time. Harper got a big home run, gave us a 7-6 lead. Yeah, it's just absolutely nuts. They actually had a 5-1 lead in this game, if you can remember, and we scored 10 of the next 11 runs in the ball game. And yeah, that's impressive. That's really good. We basically turned this entire game around. I mean, you see all those runs from the 5th to the 8th inning where we were able to score to 10 runs where they got 1. That was the ball game. It's just as simple as that. We were able to outscore them. Wilson and Schwarber did absolutely nothing for us in this lineup. Yeah, Schwarber's like really cooled off after that hot start. But the rest of the offense, they were all on point. Marsh had a big home run. Trey Turner, that clutch grand slam. I mean, it's just awesome to see. So yeah, we got a nice big victory. Don't like that Nola gave up 6 runs. Not exactly happy with that, but overall, he gave us 6 innings of work and struck out 8. We're playing a really good Atlanta Braves team. So what can we do? I mean, it's other teams' offenses are going to work sometimes. So, and it's mainly the bottom half of their order that did it. So, I mean, Murphy and Arcia were the big culprits in this game. So, if we shut them down during the game, we would have been fine. We wouldn't have probably given up anything. So it is what it is. And Anderson Pilar, he came in the game and he got like totally beat up. We were able to chase Spencer Strider out of the game in the 5th inning, so that's always a good thing as well. So yeah. So until next time, this is David B69 with a victory. Until then, I'm out. Peace.